Hi, my name's Rob Vickerman, and this Capgemini web series will take a look how to be ahead of the game in rugby and business. In this episode, we have Christine from HR, a Capgemini employee. Your first experience of rugby sevens, or have you known much previously?
No, not my first experience of it, but certainly my first experience here in the United States.
For you, what really personifies rugby sevens? Why is it such a fun event to be here?
I've raised my kids on rugby, and it's just something that's a lot of fun. I think it provides really great role models for people. It provides a sense of community that I think at times we lose in a digital world. And it's those kind of things, and just bringing people together for a whole lot of fun. I mean, I've talked to so many perfect strangers today and made some great friends out of it.
Why is it so unifying to be in a room full of rugby fans?
Well, it's fantastic. You know, I mean, I jumped into the elevator earlier and I immediately started getting a hard time for being a Kiwi from an Australian of all people. And after the game they lost yesterday, he had no call giving me a hard time. But that's the kind of fun that just starts conversations, and then I've had people come up to me saying, what is Capgemini? Who is Capgemini? Why are you giving out free stuff? Why are you here? It gets people, they can build on common beliefs and get to know a little bit more about each other, and you realise you have a whole lot more in common than you thought in the first place.
And what was your answer to that question? But
why is Capgemini?
Why are we seeing it everywhere? What is it in relation to?
So our founder, Serge Camp, he was very passionate about rugby, and the values that he established for Capgemini are ones that are absolutely synonymous with rugby, and I think that's why it's such a natural fit for us.
And give me an example of fun within Capgemini. What's really fun for you?
Oh my gosh, what is fun for me? Every day is fun. So I work in HR, and that means I get to work with people, you know, and we have our saying that people matter and results count, but it's the people matter bit that comes first. It's the same in rugby. For every team, the scoreline counts at the end of the day, but if you haven't got it right with the people, if you haven't got them working together as a team, you haven't got a rugby game.
What do you think Capgemini are going to do with World Rugby as a partnership? How are they going to be ahead of the game with that?
So they'll take it from a data, you know, we've got a bunch of nerds that work for us that are absolutely fabulous with data and insights that come out of it, and trends, and looking at those and looking at where rugby has been, and then being able to use that to predict where it's going to go. And with how fast rugby is growing in the United States especially, I think that's going to be something that will be really valuable to the sport.
Yeah, and the global partnership obviously going to take it around the world, of which New Zealand will be one. Do you think
Absolutely.
This is something that can really transcend every nation's interaction of a rugby event?
Yeah, I really do, especially with the Sevens tournament, because, you know, that's what brings people together. You see the fun that's out there and the fact that people are willing to dress in the most outrageous costumes, and it's a lot of fun, you know, and everybody just accepts everybody as they are. That's the true beauty of diversity. That's what it's really about.
Well, Christine, it's been an absolute insight to hear your thoughts. Capgemini's relationship as a staff member, so important in driving the brand forward with the relationship with Sevens Rugby. I'm sure it's going to be great. Thank you very much for your time.
Pleasure. Thanks, Rob.
Break the table.